Today in PA is brought to you by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania, which is hoping they can help you control your savings this month. How? By giving you up to $75 off each window if you buy 4, $100 off if you buy up to 6, and $150 off if you buy 9 or more. And $500 off each entry and patio door too. Interested? Then drop by renewalbyanderson.com for additional details. A new cannabis legalization bill has been introduced. Meanwhile, you can now renew your passport online. There's going to be more chances to see the Northern Lights next year. And this is one of the world's best pizzerias. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. The legislature returned from recess this Monday in Harrisburg, and one of the bills they've just been presented with is a new bill that seeks to legalize cannabis, reports the Pennsylvania Capital Star. This bill, by no means the first one of its kind put forward in Pennsylvania, would legalize cannabis for recreational adult use while also placing a tax on cannabis products. The revenue from said taxes would be shelled out between several recipients, including municipalities that have dispensaries, and some would go toward a cannabis business establishment fund, and also addiction prevention, recovery, and treatment services, actually. People with cannabis convictions could apply for expungement under the bill as well, and those currently incarcerated for related non-violent charges could apply for resentencing and commutation. Further information regarding this bill remains pending. You can now renew your passport online, reports CBS Local Pittsburgh. Instead of going through the rigmarole of printing out a form and mailing in a check, the State Department confirmed as of yesterday that renewal process has gone digital after launching a beta version of it in June. The requirements for renewal remain in place, mind you, but you just upload a photo, pay fees, and renew online, all within a certain time frame. And also, similar to a mail renewal, a passport that's been expired within the last 5 years can be renewed online too. This only applies to adult passports and only for people living in the US. Processing time is still 6 to 8 weeks though. The number of sunspots, those solar storms, have reached their highest levels in more than 20 years, states the Philadelphia Inquirer. And since they can spur dramatic displays of the northern lights, allowing them to stretch to places they're not usually seen, this means that when peak storm activity continues into early next year, people in places like Philadelphia have more of a shot at seeing the lights. While when to see the northern lights is still kinda unpredictable, there are certain services and alerts you can sign up for that notify you when there's a chance for you to spot them. To see those, click on the corresponding podcast link. Italy is a country known for its fabulous food, one of the most famous arguably being pizza, begins PennLive. So if a report hailing from Italy says your pizza is good, you best believe they know what they're talking about. Is my bias showing? The publication in question, 50 Top Pizza, just released their annual list concerning the best pizzerias in the world for this year, and Pizzeria in Philadelphia scored the 13th overall spot. This isn't the first time the Fishtown joint has gotten such recognition on the list, or others that have similarly named it as one of the best places around to get a slice. And first on the 50 Top Pizza list for this year was Una Pizza Napoletana in New York. That's it for today. For more news, check out PennLive.com, and please don't forget to leave this podcast a rating and to share it with people you think would dig it too. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and we'll reconvene for Friday's episode of Today in PA.